Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my grandson, Bright Ethan Boy. Today's story is called Fumble Bumble, the Picnic Bee. It was a bright and sunny day, but Fumble had no time to play. The bees were searching for some food. They needed honey to feed the brood. The flowers they found had no nectar. There was no honey except one jar. They must find food they needed plenty, or their tummies would be empty. They searched high and they searched low. They did not know where else to go. They could not find sweet nectar. They must leave home and fly far. While checking flowers in a trench, Fumble got bored and found a bench. She smelled honey as she sat down and started to take a look around. She flew to where the scent was strong and found the spot before too long. She found a table that was spread with ham and cheese and eggs and bread, a table laid for a group of 8, having a picnic to celebrate. They were having a swim in the lake while Mother was left to slice the cake. There were candies, chips, and lemonade, sandwiches, jam, and jugs of Kool-Aid, cupcakes, Jell-O, and cookies too. So much food was too good to be true. If you were hungry, what would you do? What do you think Fumble should do? There were apples, grapes, and jugs of juice, burgers, hot dogs, and chocolate mousse, cherry ice cream plus blueberry pie, and Fumble Bumble let out a cry. "Wow!" she said. "There's even honey, and everything looks so very yummy." Fumble flew straight to the honey pot. The mother yelled, "Oh, no, you're not." She shooed the bee and spilled the juice and broke the plate with the chocolate mousse. The jug fell over and smashed the cake and broke the cookies Mother baked. Oh, no. The mother was now very upset. The birthday cake was smashed and wet. It seemed the bee was everywhere. She yelled at Fumble, "Get out of here! I'll get the swatter," Mother said, and Fumble Bumble was filled with dread. A gull swooped down to grab some bread. His claws got caught in the cloth instead. He flew off, dragging it behind. The mother returned only to find food and dishes were everywhere, and creatures were coming from far and near. Raccoon came over and took cupcakes. Squirrel grabbed nuts and many grapes, while Mouse sat on the birthday cake thinking about what she should take. They all grabbed food from the picnic. Mother yelled, "Dad, please come quick!" Wasps were busy with burgers and ham, while hundreds of ants crawled over the jam. Then Fumble took the honey jar. It was too heavy for her to get far. It fell and spilled all over the grass. Fumble took some and flew home fast. The family came when Mother screamed. A skunk was leaving with the ice cream. They couldn't believe the messy scene. Were they having a very bad dream? They watched as mice took off with the cheese. Dad said, "Tell us, what happened, please?" "It's all the fault of a bumblebee that tried to take our honey. I tried to chase them all away. They left and came back another way. And every time I turned my back, they saw their chance and sneaked right back." Father said, "We have food in the van. We'll go somewhere and change our plan." The family packed their things and went and found a place to pitch their tent because of the mess a bee had caused. But Fumble at home was getting applause. Fumble took honey back to the nest and did a dance to tell the rest. Her dance told them where to find the pot of honey she left behind. She gave out samples so they could taste. Please hurry, there's no time to waste. We must leave now, we cannot wait. We must get there before it's too late. The bees followed Fumble Bumble to see where they could find such yummy honey. Yummy in the tummy. They found the honey in the grass. They were glad to find food at last. Little by little they took to their nest, all of the honey not stopping to rest. By evening all their jars were filled. They cleaned up all the honey spilled. They all enjoyed the great picnic. Some ate so much that they got sick. Mother had said the bee was a pest. She wasn't welcomed, she wasn't a guest. But in her home she was a hero. She found the food and showed where to go. That's the job of a good scout bee, and that's how she saved the colony. Because of her, the bees won't starve. In the Hall of Fame, her name is carved. She will be famous for a long time for saving the hive just in time. You're a star, was the cry, and Fumble Bumble was lifted high. They chanted as they stayed up late. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's all celebrate. Let's have a big party for Fumble Bumble, the picnic bee. Everybody's happy. The end. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.